Hello students, welcome back to the class. Now students, today we are going to continue with the same chapter of perimeter and area. In our previous lecture, we have discussed the questions related to perimeter. Now today we are going to start a new topic, that means the second half of the chapter, that is areas. Today in this topic, we are going to discuss the areas of some of the shapes, that is square and rectangle. At initial stage, we will learn about the area of these two shapes, a square and a rectangle. Very first, let us understand what is this term area actually. What is the meaning of area? So area is actually the space, or you can say the portion enclosed in any closed figure. So suppose I take randomly any such figure. Let us take this figure is there, and if I name it A, B, C, D, E. So this is a five-sided figure, and what will be the area? Area is the space enclosed in this closed figure. Whatever space this shape is taking on this board, that will call its area. What was perimeter? Perimeter was the sum total of its outer boundary. Perimeter was the sum total of its outer boundary. When we have calculated the total sum of all the outer boundary of a figure, that time we named it as perimeter. Now this space which is enclosed, or you can say the portion enclosed inside a closed figure, that is called area. So you can define area as the portion enclosed in a closed figure, that is called area. Clear students? Now as I told you that we are going to discuss the areas of two simple figures, that is a square and a rectangle. So let us very first start with the area of square. Area of a square. Now square, what is square? Square is a four-sided closed figure whose all the four sides are equal. That means all its sides are equal. This we have already done in the perimeter topic also. Now since all the sides are equal, I can name it S, S, S and S. That means since all the sides are equal, let's take it as S unit. The side of the square is S unit. Now if we have to find the area of the square, so area of the square, the formula for area is its side, one of the side multiplied by the other side. So side into side, that means S into S. This is the formula for area of a square. Clear students? Similarly, if we have to find the area of a rectangle, so rectangle is a closed figure whose opposite sides are equal. Let's suppose these two opposite sides are length, the longer side as length and the shorter side as breadth. So in that case, the area for a rectangle, that means area of a rectangle will be equals to the two sides, that means length into breadth. When it was square, that time we have multiplied side with side, so it is side into side. Here it is rectangle, so that is length into breadth. What is length represented by L and breadth is represented by letter B. Therefore, area of a rectangle is equals to length into breadth, that is L into B. So these are the two major formulas which you should know to calculate the area of these two closed figure, a square and a rectangle. Clear students? So now students, after understanding the concept related to areas and also the formula of those two figures, that is area of a square which is side into side and area of rectangle, length into breadth, breadth. Now let's discuss some questions from your book exercise. And the question says, find the area of, first part, a square. So here we have to find the area of a square whose side is 15 kilometer. So here the side of the square is given to us in 15 kilometers. So let's suppose this is our square whose all the sides are 15 kilometer each. Okay, 15 kilometers each. Now since it is said that find its area. So area of a square. Area of a square. What is the formula for it? Side into side. So in the next step, what is side? 15 kilometer and multiplied by 15 kilometer. 15 into 15 is 225. Now kilometer into kilometers, because kilometer and kilometer are also going to multiply. So it will become square kilometer. So the area of the square is 225 square kilometer, because this kilometer and kilometer is also multiplying, so it will become square kilometer. I hope this first solution is clear. In this second part, we have to find the area of a rectangle whose length and breadth is given to us. So let's check out its solution. The rectangle is in this shape whose length and breadth is given to us. The length is 2.8 meter and the breadth is 14 meter. So this is our rectangle with length and breadth 2.8 meter and 14 meter simultaneously. Now it's time to calculate its area. What is the formula for area of a rectangle? Yes, area of a rectangle is equals to length into breadth. What is the value of length? 2.8 meter. What is the value of breadth? 14 meter. Now we will multiply 2.8 meter with 14 meter. So when we will multiply 2.8 meter with 14 meter, your final answer will be 39.2. Multiplying 2.8 with 14, it will give you 39.2, and meter multiplied by meter will give square meter. So this is your solution to the second part, in which we have calculated the area of a rectangle by using the formula length into breadth. Length 2.8 meter, breadth 14 meter, multiplied together 39.2 square meter is the final answer. Let's come to the third question, and in this third question you can see there are no dimensions given to you, but it is a figure in which small cubes are there, and it is said that find the area enclosed by this figure. So whenever this type of question is there, and if it is said that find the area of this figure, so what you have to do, you just have to count the number of square cubes here. So how many square cubes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that 6, 7, 8 and 9. Since there are 9 square cubes in this figure, so we can write that area of the figure is 9 square units. You will write units, 9 square units, because there is no dimension given to us for these cubes. So the area is 9 square units by counting the number of cubes. Similar to that, there are few other figures given in your book exercise question, in which you just have to count the number of cubes and write the answers accordingly. So students, I hope today's lesson is clear to all of you. Thank you for the lesson, students. Have a great day.